Hey guys, it's Rue. What's up? I hope you're good. So today's video is another book review. So I'm presenting to you the book I thought I would my first book review on, but I wasn't sure. So here's my second book review on this beauty, which is Magick by Kayla Little, which is also the Crafting Witch here on YouTube and also on Instagram. A little backstory about how I know her, how I know about her, and like the book and everything. Since the start of my journey, when I was really like into Wicca, but hey, just a witch. So I was looking at a lot of Instagram. Sorry, okay, so quite long, and and the hashtags and just magic, and I found her Instagram, and she has beautiful imagery for everything, and she has little tips and tricks and facts. And I just loved her for so long, and in September last year, I believe, she started a Kickstarter for this baby. And right away I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting this. It is a small book. It is by the way, you can also find it on her website, which I believe is craftingwithshop.com or .au something. So yeah, it is a 133 pages book, and it's packed with beauty and informations, and it was the first book I ever read through, like the first Magick book I read through, and I read it like in 2 or 3 days. Even though like a lot of the things that are in here I already know, because like it's a very beginner friendly basic book. But yeah, I read it through and I loved it, so I'm gonna take you, like the other one, through the book and tell you what I think. Even though, like I told you, I love this book so much, and I love the artist. So, first of all, like, I'm gonna show you this because everything is hand-drawn by her for her book. There's some watercolor, like, I'm gonna show you this real fast. There's some watercolor that she did in Canada. There's some, well, I'm gonna show you this one because that's one of the first pages. Things she drew, like prints and everything she drew and in there. So yeah, it's a very beautiful book. So when you open it, there's a little about the author, because that's nice. A little bit about the book, and then a quote about Magick, which is a Scott Cunningham quote, and it's from the book Wicca for the Solitary Practitioner, which is actually my to-read pile, like just here, just underneath the camera. It says, "Magick is natural. It is an harmonious movement of energies to create needed change. If you wish to practice magic, all thoughts of it being paranormal or supernatural must be forgotten." I love it. And again, like, her imagery is amazing. So then you have a table of content. I'm just gonna read it through, and just, you know what? No, I'm not gonna read this one through. Just get in the book. So there's what witchcraft means in general and what it means to her. Then we have the history of witchcraft, so early witchcraft, witch hunts. I love this one. It's like a tarot card, but it's a witch. Love it. Like, really, go to her Instagram and you'll just be amazed at her work. 13 Goals of a Witch. Beginner tips. So, like, witchcraft's not religious, a little bit about that. Always be a skeptic. Divination is not meant for telling the future. This is the thing, like, it is not for telling the future. It's like changes you might want to make, or things about right now, and things that might happen if you don't make any changes. And like guiding. Witchcraft is not magic. Important thing. Mind over matter. Don't ignore medical advice. And then there's just like basic herbs. things to substitute, a lot of things like that. Then there's a law of attraction and the law of karma. And then there we go into sigils. So there is casting sigils, like the way she makes them, what to do with sigils, and then like I love the aesthetics that go through. Like there's just these black pages written in white on it, and then light pages. This is grounding and recharging, and the way this thing of grounding is a thing I love to do when I'm anxious. It is, I'm gonna read it to you right now. It's a thing I actually do. So, you know, and that identify 5 things you see, 4 things you feel, 3 you ear, 2 you smell, and 1 you taste. And it's a very good thing when you're anxious or just when you just want to ground yourself. Love that thing. No, it wasn't the first time I read it, but it's always a good reminder to be like, yeah, you know, I can do that. Then recharging with crystals. And then get into the type of witches. Again, imagery is amazing. I love it so much. So types of witches. And there's a little drawing for each of them. So there's divination witch, and like they have a little about 4 or 5 line descriptions. So divination witch, which that's me. Even though like I'm not the best, like I work with tarot, a little bit with runes. I'm not able to really work with pendulum. Scrying, I try, but I don't have a lot of good things to scry, you know. Trying. Green witch, kitchen witch, lunar witch, fey witch, crystal witch, religious witch, sea witch, eclectic, which that's also me, elemental, which I kind of am, astral witch, hereditary witch. So she explains about these types. And then there is cleansing and charging. So there's some ways to cleanse, like smoke, water, and sound, and ways to charge, cleanse and charge items, like crystals. With crystals, moon and sunlight visualization. I'm sorry, I never said this word in English either. It's like the horoscope thing I said last time. I'm so sorry. Then there's a DIY cleansing spray with a beautiful drawing. I'm so sorry for how I talk right now. It's like 2 a.m. It's 3 a.m. But I'm hyper and I really wanted to talk about this book. So then there's casting circles, which I don't do. I've said it before, whatever. Casting circles, invoking elements to cast. And then tools. And I love that she says, none of these tools are mandatory. I love that she says that. So she talks about the atame, the chalice, the wand, pentacle, cauldron, candles, bells, incense, crystals, book of shadow, and then about the altar. And I love how it says, many books and sources outline all these rules about what an altar must be. The truth is, an altar is connected to you and your energy. Make it personal. And she did a little drawing of what hers looks like. And then we go to the Sabbaths and the Wheel of the Year. So there's, Yule, and for all of them, I'm going to tell you what there's for all of them. There's the dates for Northern and Southern Hemisphere. A little about it. Altar items, colors, crystal, herbs, foods, other symbols, and activities to do. So you invoke Astara, which I believe is my favorite. I don't know, I just love it. Beltane, Lithia, which is the next one coming on June. I was gonna say December. On June 21st, so very excited. Lamis, Maimon, which I'm kind of excited about because I love autumn. Samhain, because you know, I love Halloween. And then we go into correspondences. So there's the days of the week correspondences, the colors correspondences, and then we go into elements correspondences. So there's for every element, direction, gender, season / time, zodiac, planet, colors, plants, crystal, tools, and other correspondences. So earth, air, fire, and water, you know, elements. And then there's the moon. Again, like beautiful pages. So there's the new moon. For every moon cycle, there's what it looks like. Meanings, representations, things you can do, and then a tarot spread for all of them, which is amazing because I love tarot. I tried to work with the moon more. So yeah, new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and then we'll go into types of divination. So it goes what is divination and for preparations to divination, and then we go to tasseography, automatic writing, pendulum, runes, and again, like a lot of books, there's all the runes and what they mean. Scrying, numerology, tarot, and what the major arcana mean, and then what the minor arcana means. Getting started with tarot because you know it's one of the most popular divination forms. So there's start off simple, use intuition, future can change, spend time with your deck, jumping cards, daily draw, how to do readings, and then there is some tarot spread. So 3-card spread, relationship spread, self-reflection, yearly, and then we get into astrology, which like all of her astrology drawings are amazing. So they talk about the birth chart, elements, so you know, fire signs, earth sign, air sign, water sign, the polarities, negative, feminine, yin sign for earth and water signs, and positive, masculine, yang sign for air and fire sign. Then the modes, correspondences, and cardinal, fixed, mutable, with the elements. And then we go into these beautiful pages. I love these pages so much. There's Aries, Taurus. Sorry, in French it's Taureau, so I'm just getting all over the place right now. Gemini and Cancer. I'm just gonna show you these because they're so beautiful. Leo and Virgo. Oh, and all of them, there's 4 words that describe them, a little about them: dates, element, planet, gender, crystal, herbs, day, gods, and tarot. So then there's Libra and Scorpio, Sagittarius and Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. So all of these are beautiful. And then we get into a little, that's kind of spells. Okay, yeah, there's a little quote. Well, no, it's just for that. Recipes and spells. So there's a love bath, a dream sachet, sweet dreams sachet, moon water, healing tea, vanishing spell, prosperity charm, and that is it. And honestly, it is a very good book for beginners. It is small, but it has a lot of knowledge, a lot of things to start off if you're not sure what you want to do with your witchcraft. So I love that there's a type of witches in it type of tools, like, oh yeah, maybe I could use that. And just astrology and all these kinds of divinations that people are like, yeah, you know, there's tarot, because I always have a tarot card deck with me. This one is right beside my bed right now. It's tarot. I just love it. But she talks about a lot more, and yeah, it's just an amazing book, an amazing person. She looks so sweet in her videos, so I would highly, highly, highly recommend this book. Like 12 out of 10. I love it. So, I know it's a very beautiful opinion, and you might be like, yeah, cool, you just like it, whatever, but I love this book so much, I wanted to present it to you. And I'm currently reading a book for another future book review, which I already have quite a lot of things to say about, so hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!